Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. NFL rookie camps, college football, new coverage just came out as well. Some other things I'm going to discuss in this video today. But the rookie camps have started for most teams. Some teams already completed the rookie camps. I know the Ravens completed theirs, and there's another team too. Remember the Cardinals, there was somebody else. I know the Ravens completed theirs, and another team completed theirs as well. But the rookie camps been going on today, and I think tomorrow, it's been going on for the whole weekend basis. So for Friday through Sunday, we're gonna see a lot of the different matchups, a lot of different rookies going out there doing different drills, passing drills, tackling drills, different things like that, just to get them ready for the upcoming OTAs. I think the voluntary little training camp thing they have, and then they have the mandatory ones, and then you get into, of course, the full training camp days where we start getting into the real good stuff. But it's been cool seeing some of the stuff, seeing Caleb Williams go out there and make plays. Pretty good spinning the ball too as well. Pretty good spinning the ball, getting the ball down the field like that, getting in his right spot. He's the first pick of the draft. He's gonna be very good. He got Rome out there with him too. Rome was an amazing player too as well. Those two dynamic pieces right there. The Bears went the offensive side. They got Keenan Allen already. They got DJ Moore. Then they added Rome to the mix too as well for the future. Keenan Allen is still good. He had like 1,300 yards last year. If I'm not mistaken, he had a pretty good yardage last year, but he's a little older though, so they have like insurance in place, getting Rome added, and Cole Kmet, pretty good tight end as well. So I think the Bears gonna have a nice little squad, a nice little team, and I feel like the pressure is not super immensely on Caleb Williams this year. For some reason, I don't feel the pressure is super immensely on him, because last year the Bears went out there, they won 7 games. They had a chance, maybe a few games they got out of hand a little bit. I think one game they blew the lead to somebody and stuff. So they had opportunities in the different games like that. They probably could have possibly maybe had a record at least above 500. But I think with this team they got now, the defense has improved a lot. Offensive line is playing better. And then also you add these pieces on offense that you added. DeAndre Swift, you added Keenan Allen, you add Rome, you add Caleb Williams. I think they can go out there and probably be able to win at least 9-10 games the first year. And seeing that the division is still kind of open. The Lions was very good last year, but I feel like the NFC North is very competitive. It gets very competitive right there. A lot of those teams be playing real hard against each other. Remember we seen the Packers beat the Lions on Thanksgiving. The Lions still was a top team in that conference. Of course, they were the second seed, I believe, last year, if I'm not mistaken. But it'd be great to see the Bears get back on track and get back to being a team. I think the Bears, the last time they was real good. And they had different stints, here and there. They made the playoffs and won some stuff here and there. But the last time they was like real good Bears. People kept saying they finally felt they got over the hump, getting Caleb Williams and getting this new team they got now. They finally felt getting over the hump from 1985. I'm like, a long time ago, long time ago. So we're gonna see what happens and what goes on. But let's move on to the next. Michael Penix Jr. was out there throwing the football pretty well to us. He was going out there, slinging it out there, making some plays and stuff. The Falcons, took him, of course, which was a crazy surprise to everybody. The Falcons getting Michael Penix Jr. when they already had Kirk Cousins signed for a big-time deal. I think he had $100 million fully guaranteed, like a $180 million deal. So it was crazy when it happened, but I think the Falcons looking at it like, hey, we want to get this guy. This guy is very good, and we might not see another guy like him in the future drafts. So let's go ahead and get him now so we can plan for the future if it doesn't go well with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, 36 years old, come off Achilles tear, so you can kind of look at their point a little bit, but it's still kind of like a blind side one a little bit. They said Kirk Cousins kind of found it out a little after. They told him we were gonna do right before, a little bit after and stuff. So I think one time they said they told him before, and then one report said that Kirk Cousins, from his manager and them, they said they told Kirk Cousins after. They didn't tell him what happened before. So it's a little crazy. So we're gonna see how the situation goes. But Michael Penix Jr. is a good player, like I mentioned before. Strong arm. Can throw on a run. He's mobile too. Now, he might have run a lot of college because of the injuries they happened to his knees and the ACL tears in both legs and all the different injuries he had. But his pro day, he ran a 4.49. So he has some speed on him. He can throw the ball on the run, make plays, keep plays alive. He's a nice player. So I think the Falcons got them a good guy. We're gonna see what goes on with that. I also see some footage of course, Blake Corum. The Michigan running back who was running hard and feisty like a leader of the team last year. You see that footwork he had in that video was crazy. He's an amazing player too as well. I think Rams got two running backs now. They got 2 running backs they can kind of mix it up with. We're gonna see how that pan out a little bit. The Rams still gotta probably find a quarterback in the future. And just Stafford, I know he contemplated retirement a little bit. I think he'd be good this year. I think he might be 40 years old, 39 or 40. So the injuries kind of catching up to them as well. They won their Super Bowl already. We thought the Rams going to be a bad team after they won the Super Bowl, but I feel like they're getting better and better. They found Kobe Turner last year in the later rounds, who did a phenomenal job his rookie season. Also, of course, Puka Nacua, his rookie season as well. They found him later rounds, and they got guys in this round too as well. So they've been going out there and drafting well, even though they gave up a lot of those picks to get some of those big-time players to add to their team for that Super Bowl run. They've been going out there and hitting on some home runs, some jackpots on some of the draft picks. So I think Blake Corum might be another one too as well. I'm also seeing the Steelers O-line out there get some work in. The Steelers on rookie O-line looking pretty good. They have a lot of young people on the line. Broderick Jones is going to be his second year this year. James Daniels been around for a few years, of course. I just see Malu probably the oldest person on the line. He's been around for a while. But you look at Zach Frazier, a rookie. Tropatanu, a rookie. So and we got McCormick, another guy they signed as well. He's a rookie too. So we're gonna see some different pieces. They're looking pretty good out there. And a little bit of the videos we saw. Probably see more stuff when I think the voluntary training camp started and the training camp stuff happened. The OTAs and all that stuff that started happening and occurring in the future weeks. We'll probably see more of them going out there in different drills against the linemen and stuff. But overall, I'm liking that our new O-line is looking very big and feisty and one of those big ferocious lines. To kind of get us back to that old school football of running the football and getting to the quarterback. But moving on to the next topic. The college football cover, as you know, College Football 25 is the name of the game. It used to be called NCAA. The NCAA 14 was the last one. They had that Michigan player on there on the front cover. And then they have never got another one ever since. So that was like almost 10 years, probably like 10. They make the game up. They make a game of the year in advance of the year. So that was about 11 years ago. So now we're getting College Football 25, which is coming out. And the cover looked very cool like that. As you see from the screen, the cover looks very cool. Nice little cover. That's the deluxe edition. Now I don't know if they're gonna do if both editions the same one. I don't think they're gonna do like one with like a solo athlete is on the cover, but we'll find out and see. But that looks like a very cool color, a very cool thing. So I'm very excited to see how the game's gonna look. And hopefully it's not like Madden fully. If Madden, Madden had the same kind of stuff over and over for the past few years, it's kind of like ripping us off a little bit and just switching the graphics slightly and switching a few mechanics on the game, but basically the same thing. But hopefully the college football game is very good. It looks very intriguing on some of the shots they were showing us. So I hope it's a nice game, kind of like the old feel, having a road to glory. You can start from high school and then you work to college and then like being the coach as well. You kind of build your team up and you're able to recruit 4-star recruits, get 5-star players as well. And that'd be some very cool things like they're making in that rim. And hopefully it's crossplay like Madden. Madden is crossplay. That's one thing they got right, being crossplay. Different people from different consoles and different platforms can play in the same league and stuff. So hopefully they have that as well. But that'd be very interesting to see. So hopefully they do that. Moving on next, of course, Netflix. Netflix, they said, might be in the winning state to try to get some of the Christmas games for the NFL. Netflix already got a QB series. They got a receiver series coming out too as well, about some of the players and stuff. They follow the players around and their little journey and stuff as well. But I think Netflix might be well, actually no, they ain't got a receiver one. I think they got a basketball one. They got going on. A basketball one, they follow some players around. So they've been doing a lot lately of some of like the different players and athletes. They have followed them around a little bit on their journey throughout. I guess before the season, throughout the season a little bit, and then they kind of reveal some of the stuff, I guess like the journey of an athlete or journey of a player. But Netflix is trying to get some of the games. That'd be interesting to see. I know Netflix got a new thing where they have where you had to pay for stuff within the app when you already paid for it. Like they added some new stuff to it, which is crazy. But I think the way people have been talking like lately, I feel like cable kind of coming back. A lot of these different streaming companies are merging together. We see a lot of different things happening. I know Thursday Night Football is on Prime Video. I know I think wrestling, WWE, Monday Night Raw is going to Netflix, and we also see other things that happening too. Wow, like we see. I think Max had NBA, but I think NBA is somewhere else now. I know YouTube TV has the rights for Sunday tickets, so they have that on there with the YouTube TV, and also I think they have some NBA stuff as well, of course. But I forgot what the NBA is. I think it's on Prime a little bit too. There's been like a lot of teams like battling out, doing bidding wars for the rights to play some of the Prime games and some of the things. And NBA, TNT, inside the NBA, that could be gone. I don't know if it goes to a different platform or not. We'll see what happens. But that one right there is still in debate too, kind of in limbo. They said TNT getting outbidded by another platform. I think by ABC. So ABC could be getting the NBA stuff back, getting those primetime games and primetime slots. So a lot of things happening in the world of sports, moving around. Netflix getting the NFL game, a big time like Christmas game like that. Will be different. We'll see how it look. The production on Amazon Prime does a pretty solid job, pretty good job. Most of the games they had was boring though. I don't know why the games are so boring on Thursday. But most of the games they had were boring ever since it got to Amazon Prime. But I think overall they've been doing a solid job, and like the production and everything with it. You know, a lot of teams, you know, a lot of networks want the sports teams, especially NFL. You know, NFL is one of the most popular sports in the world. So, yeah. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll probably see you maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Well, actually, I'm gonna see you twice today. I'm gonna have another video coming out about basketball, the playoffs and stuff. But after this day, I'll probably see you guys maybe on Saturday night or Sunday. We'll see what happens. But just be on the lookout for that. And peace out.